Hi, I'm Sofia Bernardi, mindset and business coach supporting ambitious new and rising coaches to master their mindset, create an aligned and profitable strategy, and grow a six-figure business and beyond using the Rising Coach method. I built a $500,000 business by the age of 24, and in this podcast, I will teach you the psychology, strategy, and energetics to do the same. Let's dive in. Hello everyone. I hope you're well. Welcome to another episode. Very excited because today I'm going to be sharing with you 4 mistakes that could be costing you money in your business, right? I know that everyone is always looking at what they should do, but sometimes it's also of equal value to look at things that actually you might be doing already that's actually costing you money. Certain mindset perspectives, certain strategies, all of that sort of stuff. And let's be honest, there's more than 4, but I thought I would keep it nice and simple and share some of the 4 biggest things that I see happen quite a lot. But there's definitely a lot more than that, and I could very easily go on tangents, so we'll see how we go. But I hope your week has been going well. I know I'm always talking to myself on these podcasts, but I hope you're smiling right now. I hope you're happy. I hope you're out for a nice walk right now, or driving somewhere nice in your car, or whatever you're doing right now. I hope you're happy. That's what matters. I actually am very ahead of schedule right now in terms of recording episodes. I go through these phases where I'm so creative and think of literally 1.5 billion different ideas. And so I'm actually recording this episode on International Women's Day right now. How exciting. And so whilst you're listening to this very much not on International Women's Day, I just want to say that if you are listening to this episode, you might not even be female. That's totally cool as well. But I do want to wish you a happy International Women's Day. I have not prepared anything in regards to what I'm about to say, but I just love women, and I also love men. I love human beings that care and want to do big, amazing things. And so I just want to say happy International Women's Day. I hope you feel whole and complete. I'm feeling very lovey-dovey today. Can you tell? I'm so proud of everyone that just puts in effort, that gives a fuck, wants to help people. They want to make a difference. And I'm just feeling all the feels today. I'm very proud of who I am and who I've become today. I actually didn't really realize it was International Women's Day until today, to be honest. I don't really follow public holidays and special days very much. I also realized it's a long weekend coming up this weekend, and I had no idea until an hour ago. Because when you run a business, you're just in your own little bubble. You don't follow trends, and public holidays don't really affect you that much. And I just don't know that stuff. I don't watch the news. I don't read anything. So unless someone tells me, I have no idea, but I did find out it's International Women's Day, and I'm really proud of who I am as a woman, and I feel very privileged and grateful and lucky to be a woman, and I recognize how lucky I am as well, and I'm just so proud of everyone that's just doing their best and showing up day in and day out, because it's not always easy, regardless of the gender or whatever. It's not always easy being a human being, and I think we're all doing an epic job, and we're all doing the best we can with the resources we've got. And that's what matters at the end of the day. And I just wanted to say that. So I know it's not International Women's Day anymore for you listening to this, but it is for me today. And I hope regardless that you're happy and well. Anyways, let's dive in, ladies and gentlemen. So 4 mistakes that could be costing you money in your business, right? These are things that I see quite common. The first one is having an undefined niche. I was about to say obviously, but it's not obvious to a lot of people, and so that's why I'm talking about it. So having an undefined niche is a real problem. So in other words, if you are general and don't really have a niche, you just want to help everyone in your coaching business, and it's not to say that there isn't evidence out there of that working, but what I want you to recognize is that that's working for people that have a lot of experience and have been in business for a longer period of time. So as you grow bigger and bigger and bigger, you can niche down less and less, if that makes sense, because you are recognized. Your name is recognized. You've got a brand around you. So for example, Tony Robbins can now help anyone with everything, But that is not how he started. He started helping people with overcoming phobias, I'm pretty sure. Phobias or addictions, it was one of them. I'm pretty sure it was phobias. And so even the Tony Robbins, if you listen to him and follow him, you will know that he started off very niche. So he might be a relationship, a business and health coach now, but that's not what he was to begin with, right? And so please just take with a grain of salt the people that have very general niches thinking that you can just do that as well. When no one knows who you are, the best way to become known is become known for something, not become known for everything, because that's just a really, really, really high expectation for yourself to set that isn't that attainable. Like, there is a lot of strategy, there's a lot of power to having a niche. Otherwise, people wouldn't talk about it, guys. Like, having a niche makes you really, really specific, and it makes you an expert rather than a generalist. And we don't want to go to a generalist. We want to go to an expert. If you're really, really struggling with something, you go to an expert. If I was having relationship problems, I would go to a relationship expert, not just a general life coach or not a health coach. I would go to a relationship coach. You want to go to the person that can solve the root cause of the problem, right? Same with if you're having heart problems or lung problems or cancer or whatever it is, you go to an expert in that. You do not risk your life or the thing that you are struggling with going to someone that is general and does not specialize in that thing if it really matters to you, right? So just keep that in mind. If you do not have a defined niche, that would be costing you money in your business. It's important to be really, really, really specific. And that's what I really help my clients to do when they start working with me, is we really niche down. We get ultra, ultra specific. All right. The second thing that you may not be doing that would be costing you money is running challenges and events. So if you are not running challenges and events virtually and or live, in order to grow your business, you could be leaving lots and lots of money on the table. Being visible online is really crucial to reaching new clients and growing your business. And a really great way to add real value, bring people together and grow is through running these challenges and events, right? And so if you're not doing that, then you're doing strategies that evolve around one person at a time. If you're not running any masterclasses, webinars, challenges, events, workshops, whatever you want to call them, and you're dealing with one person at a time, whether that's hoping and praying for people to come to you just one at a time, or it's, just posting content every single day, hoping again that people just come to you and you're not giving people like a real reason to, you could be leaving like millions, to be honest, on the table. When you master this, it doesn't really cap you. Like, then a lot of it, like, it's such a repeatable process that you can just do and repeat, that really all you need to focus on then at that point is just obviously refining and mastering that. And that's what I help my clients with. But then it's really just about the mindset and the energy side of things, right? Once you've nailed down a scalable, sustainable, and simple strategy. So if you're not running challenges and events, girl, you got to do that. It's such a good way to grow your business. All right. If you're looking to run impactful online challenges and events to grow your business, then I quickly want to talk to you about my new free offer, the 58K Launch Playbook. Come behind the scenes and see an insight to the content, the breakdown, the results, and the learnings from a recent successful event I ran that made me over $58,000. In this playbook, I will take you through the event outline. So I'll show you how I plan and organize my launches for success each month. You'll see a breakdown of my title, type of event, outline, outcome desire, dates, and more. You'll also receive the event content calendar. I take you behind the scenes of my exact content calendar for this entire launch that you can plug and play in your own business. The event results and stats. I share the exact figures, conversion rates, and signups I received throughout this launch, so you know exactly how much was made and where it came from. And you'll also receive the event evaluation, which personally I find to be the most valuable out of this playbook. Here I break down what worked overall, what didn't, and what I will do next time based on my experience, struggles, and results. Learn from my mistakes so you don't have to. Head to the link in the description to download your free copy now. All right. The third way you may be leaving money on the table is by having a poor sales strategy. And I should actually start by saying, before I say a poor sales strategy, even just a poor sales mindset. So many people feel so much stuff when it comes to talking about sales and money and asking for the sale and holding and receiving and giving money. People have so much mind drama about it, and it's all society conditioning, and it needs to stop, because there is no sales without sales. Ironically, like, you're not going to make money without sales. You're not going to make money without loving sales, mastering sales, thinking about money, dealing with money. Like, money is just paper, guys. It's neutral. Everything is energy. Money is just energy. It's not this root of all evil, bad, horrible thing. It saves lives. It allows you to create the life that you deserve and desire. It allows you to give back even more. It allows you to do so many things. It's literally the currency that we need to exist and survive and thrive in. And so it's an amazing, amazing tool if you see it that way. And so we want to feel good about charging for our services. Like, people that work at the supermarket don't get all uptight and weird when you go to buy an apple, do they? No, of course they charge for the apple. They've gone to so much work to, like, the farmer has grown it, someone has picked it, then there's probably like 15 steps all in between that, by the way, that I don't even know about, all to get it to that supermarket for you to pick it up and buy it. Do you think they're like, oh, no, it's okay, you can have it for free? No, that's such a disservice to the farmers and all the other 15 steps in between that. It's not okay at all. And we don't question that either. We can see the value in paying for the apple that we are going to consume. The same is literally with your service. You know, there might be some things we don't enjoy paying for that we need to pay for. So, for example, bills or taxes or whatever. But at the same time, like, we can just shift our mindset on that. If we can't change the situation, then we've got to change our mindset on it, right? And so we can't change the fact that it costs money to have electricity. Of course, there are things you can go do about that. You can go live in a jungle, go do that if you want to. But, like, if you want to live under a house in a suburb, all that sort of stuff, you've got to pay for that. And so when you can't change that, you've just got to change your mindset and perspective of it and just be grateful for it instead. And so my point is that it's really important to have a solid sales mindset first and foremost, and then a really solid sales strategy that feels congruent for you. The reason why I love running challenges and events is because you get to do what you love, which is teaching and helping people at an event, bringing all of your favorite people together in one place, and they've chosen to show up. And then you literally make an offer to them that changes their life based on what you've just spoken about. And instead of individually having all of these conversations and, like, awkwardly messaging people or having 5 billion calls, you can just pitch your offer that one time at the end of the event after you've just given so much value, and then you're done. And of course, there's following up. There are calls involved, you know, at times, and all that sort of stuff, depending on your business model and how you go about it. But, like, it's no way near as much work and time and energy and effort as it is individually talking to each person. And that's a solid sales strategy, right? Which is essential for closing deals and making sales to grow the income in your business. So if you're not confident in your ability to sell, you actually risk losing clients and income, and therefore you don't have a business, you have a hobby, is what I'm trying to say. And so it's so important that we fall in love with sales, okay? And the last thing that I want to talk to you about today that could be costing you so much money in your business is underestimating the importance of a strong personal brand. Your brand represents who you are and what you stand for as a coach and as a human being. So without a strong brand, you will risk blending in with the crowd and not standing out to potential clients. Think about it. There are so many health and fitness coaches. There are so many relationship coaches. There are so many business coaches. Why should they choose you over someone else? Well, because of your brand, which showcases your personality, your values, your ethics, your morals, all of those sorts of things. It's what your brand incorporates, and it makes you stand out. I'm sure if you utilize social media and you follow coaches, I'm sure if I say, who's your favorite health coach? There's one person that comes to mind, or relationship coach or business coach, whatever areas you're working on. I can think of a couple people when I think of the word business coach, relationship coach. They stand out in my mind because they've said something, they do something consistently, they showcase a really strong personal brand. I'm magnetized to their energy. I'm smiling right now because There is this health coach at the moment that I found, and he is so motherfucking funny. He is so funny, and I'm obsessed with him. And there are so many health and fitness coaches out there, and this is the first person I found that's caught my attention. I agree 100% with everything he's saying, and I feel so good about it. And it's because he's created a really strong brand. He swears, in fact, he uses the C word quite a lot, and I mean in every single video. And that's what I love about him. Not because I love using that word or swearing or whatever, but I remember him because he does that. He stands out. He's doing something that no one else is doing. Not many people have the balls to say that word, I suppose. And so I just find him so funny and relatable, but he's also straight to the point. He's not, I could go on and on and on. And I can think about the same when it comes to a business coach, relationship coach, and I can think of multiple people as well, not just one. But the people you're thinking about are the people that have stood out to you, that have left a mark, made an imprint, and a positive one for that matter as well. And there are people out there that say there's no such thing as bad publicity. I think that's the saying, meaning, like, I think it was Miley Cyrus that even said that, but I could be so wrong, so do not quote me on that. But someone said that, and it's like, basically what it means is like, there's no, like, whatever you can do to grab attention is like not bad, because publicity is publicity, right? I'm not saying going out there and doing something like reckless or silly or out of alignment is a good idea. Definitely not. However, if you want attention, you've got to do something like different and put yourself out there. And it's got to be in alignment and congruent with who you really are, but you've got to think outside the spot. So if you're trying to blend in, if you're trying to be a copy and paste of someone else, if you're trying to, model someone else and perfect things, that could be costing you a lot of money, because you're not owning yourself fully. You're not stepping into your own power and brand. So I really hope that this episode is kind of just highlighted for you, like different ways you could maybe be leaving money on the table. So in summary, if you have an undefined niche, if you're not running challenges and events, if you have a poor sales strategy and you underestimate the importance of a strong personal brand, you could be leaving literally millions of dollars on the table. So instead, you want to have a very specific niche. You want to run challenges and events, whether that is virtual or in person. As it's scalable, it's simple, it's sustainable. That's my jam. If you want help with that, I would love to help you with all of this, to be honest. If you don't have a simple, scalable, and aligned sales mindset and strategy, you could be leaving money on the table. So instead, you want to have one simple process that you feel good about. And then if you do not have a personal brand because you're trying to copy others or blend in with others, and not put yourself out there too much, or you just don't have a brand at all and you're just posting content because that's what you've been told you should do, then you, my friend, have some work to do. And I specialize in helping you to grow your business to consistent 10K months through running challenges and events. And part of being able to run a successful challenge and event is by having a specific niche, is having a great sales and marketing strategy. It's about having a strong personal brand and mindset and energy and everything in between. And so I teach all of that so that you can create profitable challenges and events, so that you can sign more clients on repeat, you can grow your income to whatever your goals are, and just move with abundance and ease. So if this has resonated with you, come chat to me. Let me know your favorite takeaway and share this podcast with other people. If you'd like to work with me, I've got different programs dependent on your stage in business. So we've got Rise to Coach if you're just starting out and you want to set the foundations of starting a business and start signing clients on repeat. That is for you. You can go join right ahead. It's on my website at sofiarosebernardi.com. If you are making $1,000 to $2,000 per month and you want to start to grow to those consistent 10K months and you want to be supported every step of the way through that, then my mastermind Rise to 6 is for you, and you can apply to see if we are the right fit, and you can also do that on my website. And then if you are already at 6 figures and you want to create multiple 6 and start to move towards that 7-figure mark, then we've got my inner circle Rise to 7, which you can chat to me about and see if we've got some spaces open for that. So different programs for different stages and phases in business. I would love to support you with, regardless of what stage you're at, so that together we can rise and together we can impact more people on the planet. I hope you all have the most magical day, afternoon, evening, wherever you are in the world. I love you so much, and I'll see you in next week's episode. Bye. If you enjoyed this episode and you are ready to start and grow your online coaching business and make money as a coach or service provider, then I want to invite you to my lifetime access, self-paced and money-back guaranteed program, Rise to Coach. This is the online program where I am going to teach you how to set rock solid foundations in your business from scratch and sign clients on repeat. You can learn everything and more at sofiarosebernardi.com/rise to coach. In this program, you are going to get a monthly Q&A, lifetime access to a Facebook community where you can connect with others and ask me questions any day of the week. You are going to be held accountable with your goals and your wins and so much more. Head to sofiarosebernardi.com/rise to coach and I'll see you inside.